The 90s was the golden era.
It's kind of almost like boxing or anything, you know, like there's those eras.
Seeing the smoke filling the air, I think that's stuff that today, you know, you just don't get.
It was the learning eras, the development all the time, just on the dyno every day, Saturday and Sunday.
I remember everybody talked about, oh, the peak bikes were so fast, and then you look back 5 years after that and you're like, they're okay.
It wasn't so much about business, it was more about, you know, what you could do to your bike on the weekend that would work, and then you go back and take that into production, and it was a cool time.
I would say two-stroke era was Pro Circuit, FMF, and probably Bills. Luckily, we're all still around and stuff like that, so everybody had to learn four strokes.
I would say the rivalry was really real. I mean, it was a time where you had only so much market share.
I think it was more of a friendly competition.
You win on Saturday or Sunday and you sell on Monday.
I think that it was between Mitch and I that had the fastest bikes all the time.
We were able to do, like, you know, the whole package in-house, and we didn't have to go outside to get anything.
You definitely have to give it up to Mitch. His championships definitely proved that he had a pretty damn fast bike.
It's that era thing, you know, like McGrath and some of the guys that rode the peak Hondas would say, oh, those were the gnarliest bikes in the world, right? But as time went on, you just remember them being so good. McGrath was phenomenal as a two-stroke rider, especially when he was young. When you put him in a stadium and there was lights and there was people, like, the guy was amazing.
Two-stroke racing in the early days, you know, you had the guys that could ride them.
Why can't you do the triple, man? I don't know. I just can't do the triple. I just can't do the
You had to use the bowl turn on the outside, get ready, and then send it in second or grab third and then jump it. And it was kind of a little sketchy.
You can tell for somebody who's really a good two-stroke rider, because you can hear that thing running on the pin all the time, and it's fun to watch somebody like that.
I would have to say my favorite two-stroke moment maybe be our very first win having a team, and that would have been at Orlando with Brian Swink. Probably the most amazing two-stroke guy for me in that era after Jeremy was probably Ricky.
Factory pipes had to have the cone look if you want to be factory. They didn't work as good, but you had to have it.
This is a hand cone from flat sheet of steel that was been pounded out by hand on a mandrel.
Cone pipes were absolute eye candy. I like after you haven't smelled it for a while, because you know you kind of get immune to certain smells or whatever, and if you got Maxima 927 castor oil, like, it smells awesome.
Two strokes for life, definitely, yes.
I think the whole time we raced two strokes, I don't think they ever sound checked. I don't even think they had a sound meter.
Cliff White from Honda and I were at our shop, and we got a knock on the door on Sunday from the priest. And the priest knocks on the door and he says, hey, can you guys kind of tame down the Sunday, because we're trying to hold mass. We're just right down the street, and all we can hear is a CR 125 at 12 grand.